are we gonna do today? Oh, hey, Wonderlands has an update. That's awesome. Let's check that out. It's Hello everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day. AussieSim2 here, and today guys, yes, we're going to be going over Wonderlands' update that they released yesterday, and boy is it an absolute cracker. The overall meat and potatoes, as Pugly would say, of the update is actually pretty decent. It's not too bad, but then they went and increased the chaos levels from 50 to 100. Why? I'm assuming it's okay guys, they must have just misheard meaningful story DLC for add an extra 50 levels into the Chaos Chamber. It's a common mistake. I see it happen all the time. It is a misheard common mistake, right guys? Right? Who the hell asked for this? Nobody. No human being on the face of this planet that's playing Wonderlands was like, huh, you know what the game really needs right now? Because I'm so bored, is an extra 50 levels at the Chaos Chamber. That would be sick. That would really cure my boredom. Yep. Besides all that, besides the absolute controversy that is them adding an extra 50 levels in the Chaos Chamber, why, I do not know. But overall, the actual general update itself was pretty decent if you take that away. But we'll talk about that when we get to it. But I'm going to go over the things that you need to know to save you reading all of this, because there's a whole bunch of just UI fixes, just a pointless reading, basically. We're going to go over everything that you guys need to know to save you the time of reading it. So, the first thing we will go over is they did increase the total amount of loot and crystals the Fate Makers can use at once on the Chaos Bunnies. So, we can now use 2,000 crystals on the Chaos Bunnies instead of 500, which we've been asking for this for a very long time. I'm glad that they've added it in. Better later than never, but I feel like it's just a little bit too late. And now the rabbits are going to spit out 18 bits of gear compared to the 4 that we were getting. Massive change. Really do like this. Again, I think it's a little bit too late, but I'm glad it's actually in the game now. And you will get better loot from the bunnies now. So if you put 2,000 crystals into the rabbits, you will get better loot as opposed to you putting 500 crystals into the rabbit. So again, really nice change, because when you get to Chaos level 100, if you ever get there, you're probably going to get a lot of crystals, and it would have been really tedious putting 500 in each time. So this is a massive change. And now they did also adjust the Chaos mode. Previously, highest Chaos levels would be too difficult compared to expectations. The global modifiers for enemy damage and health has been decreased. Huge. A lot of people have been asking for this for a very long time. I'm glad they finally did it. Lower quality gear will be phased out as Fate Maker progresses through higher levels of the Chaos mode, increasing Chaos mode cap to 100. Yay. And adjusted the center gear weight scaling to accommodate these increases. I am going to show you a photo now. There was a photo floating around on Reddit that I think Swan posted, a well-known modder inside the Wonderlands community. He's showing you what it looks like at Chaos level 100. It is good to see that the ascended drop rate is like really high, same with the primordial, and you basically have 0 on chaotic and volatile. So you're only going to be getting primordial and ascended gear. Why do we need to do an extra 50 levels of the Chaos Chamber to get there? So this is kind of like their fix for the RNG issue. Again, it is a pretty good fix that we get such a high drop chance for ascended and primordial gear now, but I just don't think this is the way to execute said strategy. Let's talk about the Chaos mode cap changing from 50 to 100. Now, the one good change that they did do though, the one good thing is that to get to level 50, Chaos level 50, it only takes you 10 runs. You go up 5 levels every time. Now, for anyone that's already played the game for a while, that's not going to be an issue. I do see an issue with new players coming through. They would just be boosted all the way to Chaos level 50. They're going to have no gear. They're going to have no like good armor piece or anything. They're going to get absolutely mopped, man. They're going to be absolutely decimated. So I feel like it's pushing people through the Chaos levels a little bit too quick. If you're a new player, again, if you're just making a new character, this is a massive change, and I really support this change. I feel like for new players, it might be a little overwhelming, but then going from 50 to 100, you go up 1 level every time. So Gearbox was just like, oh, hey guys, you got to Chaos level 50? Cool. Do it again. I mean, at the end of the day, it's here whether we like it or not. So the one thing I would only suggest is, could we at least have an increased amount of levels we gain for completing a Chaos Chamber? One at a time, making us do 50 levels of the Chaos Chamber again across all 7 characters is a joke. Nobody asked for it. This is a bit of a funny one, guys, but they added additional messages and members of the Gearbox Live team and 2K to the credits. Thank you. Like, the credits weren't even long enough. Here's an option. Give us a button to skip the friggin' credits. They also addressed the following Gear Pacific reported like concerns and bugs that were in the game. Now, the 2 notable concerns that I want to go over is the Spellblade one. Spellblade would use any melee damage rather than a melee hit, and the item card description wasn't accurate to what was happening. I haven't tested this out yet myself. I probably should have. But does this mean that the Spellblade and the Stab-O-Matic might not like be as strong together? It's still going to be really strong. If you stack a whole bunch of spell bonuses, you're still going to get a lot of damage out of the Stab-O-Matic and the Spellblade. But does that not mean it doesn't get the double dipping effect? Or is it just them clearing up the confusion that was on the item card? I don't know. If someone in the comment section below would like to let me know, that would be huge. The biggest one though is the Mosquito's Mantle passive ability would do unexpected double dipping on its damage when the crossbolt would hit the target. We knew this change was going to be coming for a very, very long time. We all knew the Mosquito Mantle was not meant to be working that way, I'm pretty sure. So good to see that they finally fixed it, because there was a build I actually wanted to do that utilizes just the Mosquito Mantle's effect, not it doing an insane amount of damage. Those are the 2 most notable ones. They did have like a whole list of just like minor fixes on some of the other bits of gear that are inside of Wonderlands. So obviously I'll leave the patch notes in the description so you guys can go read it for yourself. If you do want to read it for yourself, I'm just highlighting all the main bits for you guys. They also made some boss changes. This is some things that people have been asking for a long time. See so many people complaining about Dryl and Worsted. Now, when Dryl wants to recharge his shield, it won't be 25% anymore, it'll be 20%. So hopefully that helped anybody that was having issues with Dryl. Probably not. Absolutely probably not. But the Worsted one is I think it's pretty significant. They're going to change the Worsted ward recovery rate from his Spectral Aegis. I know a lot of people complained about his Spectral Dragon flying around giving him shield all the time, from 150% down to 100%. And then they also fixed his timer on when he could summon the Spectral Aegis, because I know as soon as you kill it, he just summons it straight back out again. It was super, super annoying if you didn't have builds that could do a lot of damage and just take him out super, super easily. They also reduced his damage on his Storm attack. They reduced Nightmare's charge attack from 125 down to 75%. And apparently Long Bronze Gilbert, no, Brody Long Bronze Gilbert, mate, he would not be killable in Chaos mode, so now he is killable, so yay. And then last but not least, they did have some class changes that they wanted to cover as well. Clawbringer's Rebuke skill would not increase the damage for all allies. So that's now fixed. Bulk Totem action skill will occasionally not activate after using it at the same time as a spell. But the Blightcaller Bulk Totem would not be able to be placed in some areas of Mount Crawl. These are all just very irrelevant, but I wanted just to highlight this because the one thing that isn't on here, and a lot of people have been asking for, Bog Totem timers. You put them out and you can't tell how long the totem's going to stay out for. You don't have a timer at all. So I really wish they would add that in for the Bog Totem. I feel like that's one thing that a lot of people have been asking for. But again, they clearly have their ears painted on and don't listen to the community anyway. And that's basically it from me, guys. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of Wonderland's new update, what you think of Chaos level 100. Are you going to get to Chaos level 100? I'm probably going to maybe get one character there just to see how it is, maybe do another video on it, but I'm not doing every single one of my characters again at one level at a time. It is just, that is too much. That is too much. But yeah, let me know if you guys are going to get to Chaos level 100. If this video did help you out, could you please leave a like on the video? It greatly helps the channel. And also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you always know when we upload and also go live on YouTube. Until next time, guys, stay safe. Peace out.